Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this female Mad Hatter look, so if you'd like to see how I did it, just keep on watching. So starting off, I went in with the Mehron Clown White Cream paint, and I am just using a foundation brush, and I am just putting this all over my face, and I just blend it a little down into my neck as well.
If someone ever asks me, I can never say where I'll be. And people say that someday I will lose my mind. They're always wondering why is a waste of time. I am trying to figure why in my heart
And then next, to set all of that into place, I'm using the Studio Makeup on the Go setting powder, and I'm just using a fluffy crown brush, and I'm just using that to set all of the white face paint. If you see me making weird faces, it's because the powder kept fluffing up into like my eyes and my nose, and it was like it was just getting everywhere. And then I went into the BH Cosmetics Modern Mattes palette, and I took this reddish orange shade, and I'm using a small angled brush from BS Small, and I'm using that color to fill in my eyebrows, because if you look at reference photos of, I'm going more based off of the recent live action Alice in Wonderland movies, the Johnny Depp Mad Hatter. I'm going more based off of his makeup, so I'm just taking that interpretation of the makeup and I'm putting it into my own style and how I thought it would look best for this character. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows that orange shade because I am going to be putting on a wig later. Then taking this bubblegum pink shade from the same palette, I am using that to in replacement of like a bronzer. And so I'm just using the Royal and Langnickel Moda Pro chisel brush, and I'm using that to put it on my cheekbones and then along my jawline.
Of mine is ruled by fear. We almost found the elixir, and people say that someday you will lose your mind. They're always wondering why is a waste of time.
And then I'm taking this more of a like red violet shade, and I'm just using, this is just a paintbrush actually, that has a really flat edge, and I've just picked up some of that on the tip of the brush, and I'm using that to really define where the cheekbones are. So this is kind of in replace of the contour that I would do on like a regular basis, although a lot more dramatic and in color. And then just taking a Wet n Wild blending brush and that bubblegum pink shade, I'm using that to contour the bridge of my nose. I don't go down too far, and I do bring it up into the eye socket because I kind of want the colors to tie in all together with the eyeshadow looks to make it all look more cohesive. And then to give it just a little more depth, I did go in with that more reddish pinky violet color as well. And then I do blend that out with the blending brush. You just didn't see it because I don't think I showed that on camera. And then I'm pretty much just using the same palette for this entire look. So going back into that Modern Mattes palette, I'm taking this like turquoisey blue color on a Luxie blending brush, and on my left eye, I ran that into my crease. And taking this more blue toned shade, I am using the same brush and I'm running that into the crease as well. And then I do end up putting all this all over my lid, which I don't think I actually showed because I wasn't sure what I was going to do exactly, if I was going to keep it matte or not. And I did keep it matte with just using the same color. And I realized my camera had not been recording this part, so I'm just kind of showing you the steps. I took that pink shade and I just ran it under my lower lash line on the left side. And then I went in with that same red-orange shade I used for my eyebrows on a flatter eyeshadow brush, and I ran it closer to my lower lashes because in reference photos it's more with the blue and the orange on the left side, and then more pinks and purples on this side. So on the right side, I first went in with that bubblegum pink shade that I used as bronzer, and I'm just running that into my crease using a Wet n Wild blending brush. And then I'm going in with this purple shade right here, and I'm not using a very intense amount of it because I don't want it to be too dark in comparison to the blue side. So I'm just running that into my crease very lightly using a Profusion dual-ended brush. And then I do end up putting that all over the lid as well. And then for the lower lashes on that side, I just went back in with more of that bubblegum pink shade on an e.l.f. smudger brush, and I just blended it out along my lower lash line. And then I went in with, oh goodness, what was it? What is it? I think it's the shade I used as contour, so the more red-violet shade, just because I wanted it to be slightly more pinky toned on the lower lash line because I didn't want it to look completely the same. I cannot speak today, I'm so sorry. And then I went in with the water-activated Snazaroo white body paint, just spritzed some water on it and then picked it up on a spoolie brush, and I used that to cut my top and lower lashes on each side because I wanted to do the white lashes like the reference photos were showing me from Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter.
There is something in the air, like I have to go nowhere. If someone ever asks me, I can never say where I'll be. And people say that someday I will lose.
And then finally for lips, I went in with the Wet n Wild Mega Lash lipstick in the shade, I think it's called Don't Blink Pink. I'm pretty sure that's what this shade is called. And that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in my next one.